Back now on GMA with more on the celebration of Juneteenth. You're looking live at Ashton Villa in Galveston, Texas, where the last enslaved African Americans learned of their emancipation well after the Civil War. The day finally being recognized by a growing number of states and companies as a holiday. And TJ Holmes has more. Good morning, TJ.
Good morning to you. Look, the protesters want an end to police brutality. They want an end to systemic racism. But in the meantime, Aunt Jemima is being retired and Band-Aids are now coming in black and brown shades. No, it's not the big stuff. But what we're witnessing is somewhat of a cultural shift in corporate wokeness, if you will. And that includes now recognizing for the first time Juneteenth, a new holiday. And by new, I mean it's been around for 150 years. Okay, maybe it's not the most well-known American holiday, but with the current momentum surrounding the Black Lives Matter movement, more people are recognizing Juneteenth.
What is Juneteenth? Juneteenth is the day that African Americans commemorate and celebrate the promise of freedom and the arrival of freedom in the westernmost Confederate state, Texas.
So what exactly are we commemorating? Union officer General Gordon Granger read the Emancipation Proclamation from this balcony on June 19, 1865, informing slaves in Texas they were free. But the news came 2.5 years late.
While we look at the 4th of July, which is an important date in our American history, this date is equally important.
The ongoing protests sweeping the nation have prompted a cultural shift in consciousness.
This is a very powerful moment for people to place themselves in this telling of this moment. It's not just this is an event that's happening to Black people and I'm supporting them. It's impacting everybody.
In an effort to show support for the Black community, a new corporate trend has emerged. Several companies, big and small, have announced they will make Juneteenth a paid holiday for employees. Twitter and Square, both headed by Jack Dorsey, became the first major companies to make the announcement. Corporate giants like MasterCard, Target, Nike, Lyft, and Uber quickly followed. NFL offices and over 20 teams will now observe Juneteenth for the first time. Google Calendar has now added Juneteenth as a holiday in the U.S. And FX announced that today they will air a special collection of Black films and shows across their channels, like Blackish and Donald Glover's Emmy Award-winning show, Atlanta.
Oh, happy Juneteenth!
At the state level, New York and Virginia have both made moves this week to make the holiday a paid day off for state employees.
I want to help synergize this moment.
But Kamaria Morris doesn't think that celebrating this year alone is enough.
That is wonderful and a great win, but it's also just the first step.
She says she and a group of her coworkers went to their employer, the Erickson Institute in Chicago, asking them to do more.
I thought it was essential that it was acknowledged in perpetuity. They listened, and they made the decision pretty quickly.
Morris shared her story on Twitter. It's since gone viral.
It just shows me that so many people this time around are really on our side, and everyone's kind of sick of where we are at this moment and really ready to band together to make change.
Now, there are protests and events planned for Juneteenth to commemorate, and we do have a group of senators introduced a bill to make it a national holiday. And straight, why did it take so long for word to reach Texas? Well, there's all kinds of speculation out there historically, but Texas was isolated. Some rural areas just didn't get the news. Maybe the messenger possibly was killed on the way, but the symbolism is there. Oftentimes for African Americans in this country, justice and yes, freedom can often be delayed. And in this case, it was 2.5 years.
And I love Kamaria's messages, not just this year, TJ, but this needs to be in perpetuity. I'm sure you agree with that.
Of course, I agree with most of everything you say, Stray.
Most? That's it? Give me more than that, all of it, man. You got to give me all of it. All right, TJ, thank you so much, man. Always great talking to you. And ABC News is presenting a primetime special commemorating the holiday in its significance titled Juneteenth, a celebration of overcoming, airing tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on ABC.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.